Capricorn, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in with me. We're here to do our little dive into the collective Capricorn energy and just see what we come up with, what's coming your way, what opportunities are available to you, and how you can take best advantage of them in order to move forward on your path in the most empowering way. This is for any significant Capricorn placement. If you happen to have a prominent placement in that 10th house, or if you are a Cancer rising, that makes you Capricorn Descendant, and you may find resonance with this message. I got a couple interesting messages coming in for you right out the gate before we get the cards on the table. The first is that you might receive some kind of notice or some kind of mail this week, or some kind of message that seems like it's official. It might even come off like it has some kind of legal credibility, or maybe that it's from a government agency that might kind of make you feel a little fearful or like you have to act on its directive. I got that you need to look into this further because it's basically fright mail. It's a scam, okay? There could be somebody that's trying to scam you out of something, and they're putting sort of like this real legit, like legal face on it to make it appear that if you don't act on this, you're going to be in big trouble or something. Might be asking you for some personal information that could really compromise you. So don't fall for it, all right? I know it's a little random, but it's something that was just coming in as a little side note warning to be aware of, that somebody might try to scam you, might try to like steal your identity and put it forward in this way, like it's coming through some kind of like legal front or government front, and it's not true, okay? So don't offer up any of your information. Do your follow through and ask questions. If you get something like that and it feels suspicious, look into it deeper and you'll prevent yourself from having a big mess to clean up. I got that. You can thank me later, okay? The other thing I got coming in is that something's about to be presented to you. It's a new opportunity and it can be a major springboard to your success. I get that you're going to have to be a little bit, sure of yourself in order to go for this. It's about having some moxie, a little bit of daring. You got to be willing to put yourself out there. But if you go for this thing, oh man, there's going to be so many things that open up for you that weren't accessible before. So really do, believe in yourself to step up to the plate for this, because you won't regret it. I feel like it's going to turn a lot of things around for you. It's going to give you really something to launch a whole new direction in your life from, right? Big North Node energy, big activation of your house, the 10th house. I feel like that's coming in for you. Whatever this is, it's going to give you more visibility. It will really help you make a name for yourself in your particular field. And it gives you a lot of advancement. I think that this is a good move for you, all right? So do accept this opportunity. Just don't get suckered by that, that phishing mail coming through, all right? Just be on the lookout. Look at you in your energy, King of Pentacles. Feeling good, being daring, being willing to act on it, being decisive. And look at you. You look so good. You don't need any kind of protection. I really feel like this shield really reminds me of like Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this new beginning is coming in. I think you're going to feel like it was tailor-made just for you, and you're going to go for it, okay? It'll bring you a lot of harmony in your life. It'll give you a sense of peace, a sense of stability and contentment. So if in any way, shape, or form you've been a little concerned about that, you've been concerned about financial stability or the stability of your home, 4:44 on the clock, you don't need to worry about it, okay? Everything's lining up just so for you, and there's this new opportunity coming in. I will say also, where you've been dealing with anybody cantankerous, anybody who's been argumentative or causing any issues for you, you're going to be able to kind of quell that, calm that down, all right? So it looks like things are getting really stabilized for you after a time when maybe stability was in question. So this looks good. All right, let's get some more details coming in for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know, angels? I felt very drawn to the angels for you. In fact, I'm going to do all your clarifications with the Archangel power cards because they're just coming in very strongly for you, all right? So maybe you are connecting with angelic energy. Maybe this is something that you're diving deeper into, all right? You might be noticing a lot more synchronicities in your life, unusual synchronicities. That was weird how that came out, but it came out just like that. It's like the card stuck to my hands. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so definitely like your finances are looking really good. Your stability is looking really good. Home life on lock. I feel like you went through a time where you were dealing with a lot of agitation in these matters. But it's through that agitation that you kind of had to be really resourceful. I feel like it allowed you to bring forward a lot more skills than you had previously. It like expanded your skill set, but there's also this piece that made you like a little bit more daring too. And I feel like you are at that place where you're starting to find the balance. So this looks really good. You've done the inner work. The inner work is now showing on the outer. So where you've brought that balance within yourself, you're going to start to see it reflected in your material reality. So again, I got a little bit of this piece of kind of having to juggle things a bit, feeling like there wasn't enough, being a little concerned about the home, the finances, you know, putting food on the table, the basic necessities of daily life. I got that, okay? But whatever was going on here, it's like you don't need to worry. It's all on lock. I also feel like there's advancement coming in your job. And, you know, you might have been a little concerned about this as well. You might have been worried about whether or not you're going to be able to make ends meet with your job. You might have been thinking about possibly looking in a new direction. But I got springboard. So maybe there's like a level up happening in your current line of work. Maybe the opportunity you're getting is in your present line of work, maybe a higher position, or maybe working for a new branch, or offering up something that allows you to move to a little bit, you know, higher of status within your present line of work. It looks really good. I think your job is secure. I think where you've been working, they're really pleased with what you're putting out there. And where you're in business with yourself, there's a lot of good reviews coming in. People are feeling, you know, really positive about your services, about your products, about what you offer. I get a lot of repeat orders coming in. I also feel like buzz is getting around, like the word is being spread. Something might even be shared on social media in regard to a product or service you offer for those of you who are independently employed or do contracting work, anything along these lines. And I feel like it's going to take off. And it's like as soon as you get this good review coming through on social media, it acts like an endorsement. And now you got like more orders than you know what to do with. I think you're up for it though. I think this is what you've been hoping for. I also feel like it's pulling you out of a hole. Whatever's happening here, it's bringing in a certain like stability and abundance that's allowing you to feel like you're getting ahead of your debt, or like you're averting some kind of, maybe you viewed it as a disaster. You thought things could really go south just as they're heading north up into your north node. So this looks really good. Now, if you've been dealing with anything on the home front or any kind of arguments about the home, or somebody who's just been difficult, maybe even somebody that you used to live with that you no longer live with, you had a falling out or you separated or something, and any kind of anger or animosity around that, I feel like you're getting to the other side of this. I also feel like you got truth on your side in this situation, and you know, you're wise enough not to get baited and pulled into any kind of arguments. I think this is actually your protection and what will preserve things for you. So yeah, don't get caught up in any drama-rama that anybody tries to bring your way. I think as long as you stay balanced and stay in alignment with your truth, you'll be just fine. And it looks like you're heading on up. It looks good, okay? Four of Swords, all right? So again, remember, be on the lookout for somebody trying to scam or take advantage. You'll know when this comes in. It won't feel right to you. Look further, all right? Put this thing on ice, because you are going to deal with somebody who is trying to like take advantage of you. I feel that. I got big like wanting to steal your identity. This is what's coming in. Oh, I just got, for some of you that are in business for yourself, want to steal your branding. Okay, be mindful of this. Be on the lookout for this. Could be a Leo indication here. Doesn't have to be. or you could have a strong Leo placement in your chart, or you could be in a position of great visibility. So do be aware if you're doing work online or somewhere that it could be easy for somebody to kind of like take something and call it their own, especially anything involving social media. You know, make sure that you're doing what you need to do to protect what's rightfully yours. Because, yeah, I do see there could be the tendency for that with the Page of Swords. And do you see this? Look at the Page of Swords. Again, stealing the identity, stealing the face of something, the brand of something. Be aware of this, okay? Just be mindful. Be mindful. If you're mindful of this, you'll be protected. Okay, you might be like scrolling or something. You're like, wait a minute, that's mine, or that was my idea. 11:11 on the clock. I think you're going to be highlighted about this. You know, you're going to be able to avert that disaster, so you don't need to worry about this. This can also be just like a little memo for in the future, like things that you're developing now or you want to create for yourself. Mum's the word. Like, don't go and spread the word around, okay? Because there's a lot of people that just look for an easy come up and they have no problem with swiping somebody else's ideas and calling them their own, right? So keep your wits about you in that regard. Just want to bring in that piece because there is a little bit of a kind of like cautionary tale here. And where you do need to get like branding in place, trademarks, copyrights, things like that, you might want to focus on that. Where you are in the process of wrapping something up legally, check the fine print on any agreements, anything you're signing. Just be aware of the propensity for a little bit of trickery or someone to try to get something over on you. You know, it's a little bit of tricky energy, but I do feel it's coming more into like some kind of message. It looks like it's legal in nature. It looks like it's from a government agency. This is suspect, okay? So there's something you need to look at here, and I think you'll be just fine. Okay, let's get some more details here. Anything else that Capricorn needs to be aware of, right? I do feel like you're moving out of hermit mode. So you might have been spending more time to yourself recently. Yeah, you're about to experience some turn of fortune here with Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Metatron here too to create transformation and movement in your situation. You're going to start to see a lot of advancement and progress where it might have felt like things were kind of moving slowly or developing slowly. Something's about to take off, right? And there's this piece here that you've really been minding your P's and Q's. You've been doing your work, your due diligence. You've really been learning a lot. And I feel like there's something that you are meant to step up into now, right? You're going to the next level. Somebody's been paying attention. They've been admiring your work ethic. They've been admiring the way you've been showing up. And I do feel like it's affording you an opportunity. I'm getting like big promotion vibes or some kind of expansion within your current line of work that's going to free up a lot for you and give you more flexibility, more breathing room with your finances so you don't have to feel so stressed out. I also feel like you're not going to be in hermit mode anymore, okay? I definitely feel like you're getting out and about now. You're ready to get back into the flow of life. You've gone through a huge transformation in your life, and now you're entering a new phase. So less time kind of spent to yourself, less time internalized. Now you're externalizing more things. You're ready to get out there. You're ready to meet new people. You're ready to move in new circles and just experience new things. And so it feels really good. I think you might also have some opportunities to go out on the town, have some fun, maybe even with a Virgo, okay, possibly a Sagittarius. Yes, this could be a lot of fun. Maybe an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possible too, okay? Enjoy it. Have a good time. You know, let down your hair a bit, go off, have some fun. I think that's important, especially if you've been through a long period of time where you've been just focusing on the day-to-day grind and kind of keeping to yourself. Partially could have been because you didn't feel like you really had money to spend on going out to dinners or, socializing. Well, I think you're going to treat yourself a little bit. It does look like something's coming in that's like breathing fresh air into you. It's got you feeling pretty good. And I think you're going to step up into this, and it opens up a lot more than you think it will at first glance. That's what's coming through. Okay. Let's get some more details for Capricorn in this regard. Okay, what else does Capricorn need to know? What else is coming in for Capricorn in this regard? Okay, more details, angels. Four of Cups. Okay, again, it comes in again. Protection, all right, protection from weapons. It says, I feel like the weapons that come through this week, it's all related to this like phishing email or some letter you received that looks official, but it's a fraud. It's some attempt at identity theft, something along these lines. You have the ability to avert this. Like, this is why you're getting this memo, so you don't have to suffer from this disappointment and this loss, right? Everything is going to be ironed out here. And if you are preparing to travel anywhere and you're concerned about any of that, everything will go smoothly, all right? Safe travels up ahead. You might have a trip up ahead. Yeah, look at this, 6 of Wands. Okay, so this looks really good. 6 of Wands, you're getting to the other side of a time that I felt like things were kind of alien or difficult to bring things together in such a way where it felt really stable. There's some new, there's some new level you're reaching here that really allows you to feel more optimistic about your future. And I feel like it's just the beginning. There's more to come. All right, let me do a cut of the deck here, see what we got, and then we'll pull out something, do clarification. Yes, we got the Knight of Swords. So this is you moving forward very quickly. This is going to surprise you how quickly the solution comes into the present things you might have been a little bit stressed about. I got that it has a lot to do with just your stability, your financial stability, the stability of your home situation. All right, so I do see that you got new directions, new beginnings on deck coming in. And you also got some creative ideas and some inspirations coming in too, just of how you can do things differently, that if you follow through with them, they're going to pay off for you big time. And for some of you, this does involve some kind of intellectual property as well. So I would say, just as a cautionary, if you do have some kind of intellectual property that you want to protect, there is the chance that something could go kind of viral online. So I would say make sure you're getting stuff like trademarked, copyrighted, tending to all those matters. Yes, okay. There's something coming through here. There's something that's being cleansed away. There's something that kept you kind of locked in a difficult cycle for a long time that now is coming to an end. This could have something to do with an 8 of Cups. So you might have been in the process of letting go of a relationship, releasing a marriage, releasing a time in your life where you were really invested in moving in a certain direction. And then you finally realize, like, this isn't really matching up with me. I'm ready to head in a new direction. Some of you may even be considering a move. You may feel like, I've kind of outgrown where I'm at. I've outgrown this area. You might actually want to travel and explore to see where you end up next. You might really be thinking of more of a big move long term. This could be something that's just sort of a springboard inspiration at this point. It's something you're starting to look into. I feel like the transformation in that regard could come further down the road. But I do see that you are in this process of letting go of a cycle that was really rough for you, and something where you just felt like you were dealing with one challenge after the other. Things are going to get a lot more smooth going forward from this point. So I think that looks really good. All right. Okay, what do I want to bring in for Capricorn? Oh, all right. Kipper Dad calling for you. You want it straight up, huh? No problem. We can deliver it straight up here. Straight from the hip with lots of lip. What do we got on the bottom of the deck here? Woo! High honor. I'm telling you, look at this. This is a blessing coming in for you with that 7 energy. So in some way, you are leveling up. Like you're getting some kind of promotion. Something that you've been investing a lot of time and energy in is being recognized. You're starting to get some real traction. You're starting to see progress, advancement. This is good, okay? You could be getting a promotion in your current job, or being transferred to a different branch for some of you in a different locale, okay? And this is going to offer you like a much better opportunity. I just saw like corner office, great view for some of you. Interesting the way that comes in. I see like a high-rise view, right? Some of you may be moving to the city. You may be moving to the city and you got like the sweet, you know, office setup. You got your own private office. You've been wanting that. Like you dreamed of that. It's like your dream manifests. This is for somebody very specific. I got a total image in my mind's eye. I'm seeing like being in a high-rise corner office, all windows, big city vibes. It looks like New York to me. I got like somebody sitting at the end of the workday. They got their feet up on their desk and they're actually like they're drinking a glass of champagne, almost like they're celebrating this moment. They dreamed of this moment. You manifested this. You held this in your mind's eye. For years, you were feeding this vision and you've arrived, you've made it. Well, if you're in New York, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. Look at this house, okay? So this could be, you know, coming through for somebody. You are going to make a big move. You might be moving to the city, and it might be because you got some, you know, real solid opportunity to go further up the ladder than where you've been at before, okay? This is a big advancement for you. Coming into alignment, we're in the money. We're in the money. All right. Yeah, maybe there's some people that are like, hey, wait, you know, we're in the money. I want part of that too. No, Capricorn. This is for you, okay? This is your moment. This is your time to shine. So just enjoy it. Take it in, all right? I'm so happy for you, Capricorn. Capricorn's a real salt of the earth kind of people. They're hard workers. You know, they show up. They're consistent. So, you know, when a Capricorn has a moment of success, you know that they really put their shoulder to the wheel, like they did the work and they deserve that moment of success. So, you know, don't let people try to hitch a ride or drain you just because you got your level up, right? This is your moment. I want you to really enjoy it. And don't let people take advantage of you, okay, Capricorn? All right. Any further guidance for Capricorn? Clarify. Looks like you're getting out of a troubled time. Things are going to be a lot more stable and secure for you, which is good. Right? Some resolution around a house matter too. Maybe you were worried about this. Here's that warning as well. Look, thief, okay? You got to look out for this. I'm telling you, this energy is around you. There is somebody who's going to try to scam you. So just be on the lookout for that. That's coming through as a warning. Now that you know, you'll be able to avoid it, right? Hopefully that's not picking up on something that already happened with one of you or where you were already compromised, okay? I don't care if you get like an email that looks like it's from your bank. Like people are getting really good at running the scams these days. Like follow through, call your bank directly, deal with them directly. 2344 on the clock with that. So that's coming through for somebody, okay? Just don't get taken in, all right? Because this energy is out there. So be on the lookout, all right? Don't let nobody take this from you, okay? Just keep your wits about you. Anything else for Capricorn? Any kind of details you want to bring in for Capricorn? Any further details? Woo, okay. Oh, okay, let's hear. Okay, we got mature woman, all right, as a crossing energy. The 6th could be important. That would be April 6th, could be life path number 6. Look at this. We got high honor. Okay. We got child. We got marriage. We got main female. All right. We got message of concern. Okay. We got journey. You got a lot coming in here. And we have lovers. All right. So there's a lot of energy that came in here. So let me piece this all together. All right. So again, high honor, you know, there's some kind of advancement coming in here for you. You go the next level up. It looks really good. You're being recognized in some way, celebrated in some way, and it increases your finances, your stability. We got child here and marriage. Okay, so for some of you, this could be in relation to, as far as the legal details, you know, this could be in relation to a marriage situation. Could have been wrapping something up in a situation here, ending a marriage. You might be finding out that the person that you were in a marriage with, you know, a marriage that recently ended, is expecting a baby, and this raises some suspicions for you. Like, what? Did you step out? Like, did you cheat on me? Okay. This could be coming in. I also feel like what's coming in here is that somebody, interesting, somebody you were married to, they treated your partner like they were still a child. Okay, this could be somebody who's been kind of like problematic or difficult for you. This could be the mature woman. This could be a mother figure. All right, who, this could be somebody you're currently married to as well. I got this piece of like sort of like an overly controlling mother or a doting mother who still treats, I'm getting their son like they're a child, and it's having a kind of negative impact on their partner in this situation, because this woman's too up in your business. Okay, that's what I got. Be on the lookout for that. You might be expecting a child, and this mother is meddling too much in the situation, or she has set ideas about the care of a child, what needs to happen, that's at odds with the mother of the child, right? There's something going on here that could be a little bit of a prickly situation to iron out, right? You might get some kind of message about this. You might be worried about some drama coming in around this, all right? For some of you, that warning about somebody, you know, kind of throwing their weight around with this facade of some kind of legal action, or, you know, this sort of, this like fright mail kind of message coming in, right? This could also be a situation where, you know, somebody's threatening like legal action in the case where you're going through some kind of separation and there's a child involved, where somebody is threatening to like take custody of the child and creating some drama in this regard. Again, I feel like you shouldn't deal with this person in that case. For those of you that this applies to, where you're dealing with some kind of family drama, and you got a mother figure that's like throwing weight around and causing problems and trying to encourage some kind of legal action to take custody of a child. That's what I got. I'd say where that applies, you know, you're going to be able to get, you know, things settled in your favor in this regard, but you shouldn't even entertain trying to work things out with this individual or communicating with this individual, because it could really sabotage you. It could really be something that if you act out of pocket, you may not realize, you know, that they're going to have like, I don't know why I got this, but I got like somebody recording you, or, you know, videotaping something that they can present as evidence to prove, you know, that the child would be better off with the other parent. Just watch for this, okay? If you're in this situation, I'm picking this up as a side story. This is not for the majority of Capricorns, but it's coming in for somebody. If you suspect that something's fishy, okay, and you suspect that somebody could be pulling something like this with you in relation to a child, just have your wits about you, all right? Don't get yourself into this kind of situation. In fact, any kind of meetings you have around this should be done within the realm of a legal setting. There should be like mediation involved, something like this, okay? Don't Don't cut any side deals. Don't meet with these people separately. You know this has been problematic. It'll be problematic again. You know who this is because this mother is like a smothering, doting, overly involved mother figure. Their child is grown, okay? Their child is grown. I feel like they treat their son, you know, like they're still a child. I got mama's boy energy around that, okay? I have to say, as long as you take the appropriate measures, you'll be fine, okay? So don't worry about that, all right? On a side note, those of you who are going on a trip, I do see there could be a love connection coming through this, all right? So be on the lookout for that. And if you are relocating because of a job promotion and you're single as a Pringle and you freed yourself from some relationship, I feel like wherever you're going, whether it's on a trip or whether it's to a new place of residence, I feel like this is a journey, you know, it's at a distance. So some of you are really planning on making a big, bold move. Some of you are going to go on a trip. You don't see it now. It's going to lead to a move for your future. It's going to be the springboard for your future. And this is actually what connects you with your future lover, all right? You may have had somebody that you've been entertaining at a distance. Maybe you got to know each other online. Yeah, I mean, this could really take off to be more than you anticipated it to be. This could be somebody that eventually could inspire a big move. I see it being very beneficial. But whatever's starting now, it takes you the next level up. It's security for your future. It looks good. And I think you're really going to have something to celebrate here. Just avert this energy that wants to kind of like pull one over on you, steal something from you, right? Just make sure that you're not just responding to fear or provocation, okay? And do what you need to do to have things thoroughly researched, all right, that feel a little suspect, and make sure you're taking care of those legal details, all right? It'll be just fine. Looks good, Capricorn. Just make sure, you know, make sure you're following through with your P's and Q's, and you'll do just fine.